The thing that has haunted me the most is thinking back to certain moments and realizing those were red flags. He was a master manipulator. He could hide anything. Every morning, he made it seem like a favor to take my son to school and let me sleep in. And I now know that that's because he was preying on children. He would take advantage of the time he used. He eventually started denying me sex. He would go buy me surprise gifts and presents, and I now know it was to go stalk women and children at the store. I am almost positive that he's committed a lot more crimes than we know about.
Well, with 2 beautiful children and 10 years married to the love of her life, Brittany says she trusted her husband implicitly. But now, looking back, she can see that trust blinded her from seeing the monster that he really was. Brittany says it's been a while since her now ex-husband has written her, but when he did, she claims he played the victim.
A couple weeks after Lorenzo's arrest, he started sending me letters from prison. How dare he write me letters and expect us to still be a family and expect me to still be a loving wife. Within these letters were lots of excuses, lots of memories that he was trying to manipulate me with and trying to make me feel bad. And he also added that I should put something on his books, specifically $2,000 of our tax returns. He's completely in denial. Lorenzo was telling me he apologizes for what he did, saying he's surrounded by killers. He expected to still see our kids. He came up with lots and lots of excuses for his actions. I was not going to tolerate that at all. Lorenzo continued calling me his Princess Peach. He acted like we were supposed to still be in love. I basically told him to go himself, and I didn't hear from him again. I told Lorenzo that I will make sure he never, ever sees the kids a day in his life again. He created this horrible reality, and he deserves it. He has to live with it.
Well, Brittany, it's got to be disgusting to you that he's playing the victim here, and you actually wrote him a letter making it very clear where you stood, correct?
Yes, I did.
You said, and I'm quoting now, to my ex-husband, "You truly never loved me. You took advantage of me for years. It was obviously a sick-ass game you played while I was at home, loving and supporting you endlessly and unconditionally. I'm obviously not your soulmate. A soulmate would never do this to their love. But thanks to you, I found mine. You're now surrounded by killers, violence, and liars. That's exactly where you belong. Stop trying to manipulate me. I'll never be yours again. You can rot and blank completely off. Sincerely, your ex-wife." That had to be cathartic to write that letter to him and get that off your chest.
It was very healing to write that letter.
Did you send this letter before or after you burned all of his belongings?
I sent that after. Burning his stuff was very healing for me, and then it gave me the strength I needed to go ahead and send the letter.
And what motivated you to do the TikTok video?
I specifically did it just to make other women and children not feel so alone, because whenever I was going through it, I felt completely alone.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.